And the Los Angeles Angels. Festivities are wrapping up. This place is rocking. The home opener is coming up next. With Chris Singleton, I'm John Shambi. The cameras are out for this one, partner. Home openers are unique and always bring a special type of energy to the ballpark.
Today is a celebration. It is the beginning of a new year, and there's no other game like this one on the schedule. It's the first time playing inside your home stadium.
Okay, your gift is coming tomorrow.
And you know the fans are going to bring the energy.
I
The
got
excitement is already building in here.
Dave.
All right, we'll be back to get this one started after this. So, almost ready to get underway. And today's starting pitcher, Yusei Kikuchi.
Yeah, his ERA last year was a little worse than average, so definitely be looking for better results this season. You know, one of the keys is just being able to have a consistent delivery and to be able to repeat that delivery so you can hit the spots that you want to hit and have a higher chance of being successful.
All right, ready to get underway. Here's Lane Thomas. The changeup missing, and the home opener is underway. Line drive, come on. Here's the Guardians lineup now. A really frustrating showing for them in their last game. Lots of traffic on the bases, but they left a ton of runners on base. Couldn't cash in their chances, Chris.
They had plenty of chances. There's nobody to blame it on but themselves offensively. They just did a poor job converting in those situations. You have to figure out what's your plan going to be. Maybe watch some tape from the last game. Make the adjustment. So if you get those opportunities in this one, you've got a much better chance of scoring some runs.
One out, base is empty. Fouls one off. 2-2. Into center. That one gets down for a hit. So a man aboard now with one away.
Look, I don't think that pitch would have been called a strike, but he did such a nice job of pulling his hand to the body and just getting enough of the barrel on it to be hard enough back up the middle for a knock.
I really got to. I want to see. He wants me to see her softball. This is an opportunity. That's the opportunity for me to see her play softball.
First pitch misses. Kikuchi, a former All-Star. He features a four-seam fastball, a slider.
It's a perfect opportunity.
And he works in a changeup. Schneemann leads off first with one away. In the dirt, now 2 balls and a strike. Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. And that's a base hit. The throw to third. In there safely.
Couple of singles back to back. That ball right there landed in what they call the no man's land, meaning it's not really a spot on the field where you can expect anyone to get to it easily. I mean, it's a tough play going back for the shortstop, but also for the outfielders trying to come in. They got to go a long way as well.
And that is out of play. Lefty out of the stretch, runners at first and third. Check swing, called strike.
Big pitch right here. He's going to try to make a pitch that's going to produce a strikeout or a ground ball double play.
That one misses. 1-2 to count. Fastball is outside. Squirts away a little bit, but no advance from the runners. Runners at the corners, one away. Here in game 1 of this 3-game set. And they're all loaded up.
Well, the stage has been set for this offense, Boog. It's all about creating opportunities, and this is one of them right here.
So bases loaded with one away. Next is the designated hitter, David Fry. That one misses. That's 5 straight.
1-0.
Bases loaded, one away. 6 straight outside the strike zone.
Pressure's on right here. 2-0 count, bases loaded. You don't want to fall to a 3-ball count and then walk in a run. He's got to challenge the hitter right here.
Base hit, 1 run is in. And they hold the runner at third. Bases remain loaded here. Still only 1 gone. And now it's the switch hitter, Carlos Santana. Golden opportunity right here. That's off the mark, and that's ball 1. There's the strike of the knees. First inning, and already up to 23 pitches. Skips in, and excellent work to corral that one. Could have been dangerous. Inside, almost got him. In the dirt, it gets to the backstop.
He's really gotten himself into a mess out there and now forces home a run with the walk. This inning's definitely getting away from him.
Now it's the right fielder, John Kenzie Noel. And that one is downstairs. 1-0.
No strike.
And that drops in for a strike.
Well, with this many pitches thrown here in this first inning, I mean, you're giving the other team a really good look. He's going to have to find a way to get some weak contact, maybe a swing and miss, get into that dugout and hit the reset button.
Rolled softly, but that goes foul. And there's a ball.
This is a situation where the hitter is looking for something up in the zone that he can get his arms extended. What you have to be careful of is that pitch that
on the ground, a short could be 2. Rengifo for 1, and that's 2. But 2 runs for him, and they jump ahead. On to the bottom of the first. Back in Anaheim, and our pitcher tonight, Tanner Bybee.
Yeah, very respectable numbers last year, a sub 350 ERA, and you know, guys like that, you may think, well, they're elite pitchers that are pitching sub 2s, they're dominating, but when you can have that kind of consistency, you know you have a chance to win the ball game every time he takes the mound. So, you know, good season last year, opportunity for him to go out there and repeat it this year, possibly even improve. But I tell you what, if this guy's pitching for me and I'm playing in the outfield, I'm loving every minute of it.
Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout.
Well, I think he was waiting on the changeup right there, and he got it. It just drifted too far in on him. I think that pitch is just a little more out over the plate. Probably squares it up, but instead, he's going to have to go take a seat.
And here is Nolan Shotwell. Next offering way off the plate.
Oh, you have a social studies test, right?
Swing and a miss.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Next pitch downstairs, 2-2. Gets a piece and stays alive. 1 down, base is empty. That misses the zone. Counts full, 3-2. The wind and the pitch. Fouled off again, and it remains 3-2. 9th pitch of the at-bat due next. Good plate appearance there. Able to take the walk. That's a great at bat. He saw a lot of pitches and earned a walk. And now batting, Mike Trout. And that's
inside,
off
ball one.
the inside edge. And that is ball one.
Go for it, girl.
Inside edge.
2-0 count to a guy with this much pop at the dish. Better expect him to be turning on something. It's going to either get hit hard to the pull side or the fans better look out in the stands.
Slider clips the corner.
Nasty 2-0 slider there for a strike. That tells you he's got a lot of confidence in that pitch.
Ring him up, says Daryl Parker. That's a strikeout.
Well, big power guy right there and generating so much bat speed. It's hard to bring that to a halt once you've committed. They tried to check the swing, just couldn't do it.
And first offering is fouled off. Two outs. Misses at a count 1-2.
One ball,
Pretty
two strikes,
standard
count.
high 0-2 fastball right there. If you're smart, you'll look for something down in the zone, but not too far. Don't want to chase that breaking ball in the dirt.
And that's outside. And the count's even at 2. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. That K is his third of the game. And welcome back to the ballpark. Top of the second. Here's the catcher, Bo Naylor. Kikuchi back to work. Puts it in the air out towards left center. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. And there's one away. And that's a base hit. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single.
Right there, does a great job of staying in the big part of the field. Man, there are a lot of hits there.
Thomas stands in here, leaves that one off the inside.
1-0.
Arias, the runner at first with one gone in the inning. Breaking ball misses down and away.
2-0.
Singy, he wasn't real sharp in the first, got hit around, but really more so. Didn't throw a ton. There's one. Their second double play already. This one ends the second inning. No runs, one hit, no errors. Bottom of the second. Jorge Soler up at the plate. Swinging a foul straight back. And it's quickly 0-2 on the designated hitter. Daryl Parker assigned to umpiring duty behind home plate.
And Boog, with DP, it's sort of a coin flip on those borderline corner pitches. Doesn't really favor one side of the plate more than the other. Sometimes you'll get a little extra to the plate, and sometimes you won't. It does seem like he evens it out over the course of a game, though. I'd say a mistake pitch in an 0-2 count. Too good of a pitch to hit right there. You have to expand the zone. Keep that leadoff man off first base.
Taylor Ward now at the plate. Good power. Not great in the OBP department. A swing and a
gotta
miss.
go?
And that's
Oh,
strike
yeah.
one. Swings and misses. And the count is 0-2.
Well, you got the hitter already chasing that nasty slider. If you're on the mound, you just want to expand the zone right now. Get a swing and miss and get through this at bat.
Not close with that one. And the count 1-2. And there's a ball. Nobody out. Runner at first. Swing, a high fly ball hit in the air, left center field. This one's got a chance. And it slams off the bottom of the wall. Not in time. He's safe. And it's second and third with nobody out.
He was all over that one. Just missed out on a home run right there, but he certainly hit it hard enough. Just didn't have the right launch angle to carry it over the wall, but still an excellent swing of the bat.
So digging in, Luis Rengifo. Ball one, no strikes.
1-0.
Swing and a miss. Strike one.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Down the line. And that lands in no man's land, a foul ball.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just...
And that's ruled a swing. It's a strikeout.
Committed to that breaking ball just a little too much and couldn't pull the bat back in time. You know, once you get it going, it can be so tough to stop the momentum with that barrel. Good pitch, had him fooled.
Second and third, one away. Bottom half of inning number 2. And a swing and a miss. There's that slider.
0-2 is the count.
Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row.
Well, even if you don't feel great about it, you got to swing the bat with 2 strikes in this situation. You've got the tying run out there in scoring position. Just put the ball in play. Maybe something good will happen. It just didn't look like he understood the situation.
Here's Joe Adele. Fought off foul. The 0-1. Fouled off down the right side. Soler on third. Ward at second with 2 gone. On the ground right side. The throw to first. Out number 3. Angels strand a couple. They trail it here 2-0. Welcome back. Last series, the pitching was not good as we take a check of the numbers. Bunting for a hit. And that's just foul. Schneemann batting second in today's lineup. Usually a second baseman, but dives, but it kicks off his glove. No throw, and the defense comes away with nothing. Man at first, nobody out. Stephen Kwan, the next runner takes off. Up the middle, tags the runner for 1. On the run, throw to first, and they get the out. Here's Jose Ramirez. That one outside. Ball 1. Right through there for a strike. 2 outs, base is empty. Next offering in there for a strike. And it's 1-2. That one missed.
¿Qué pasa?
Bounced, and that got the pitcher. Safe at first, and now we'll check on the lefty. Hope he's all right. The comebacker got him down low, and you can really see him favoring the leg. That's his plant leg, which might be a concern, Chris.
Yeah, you hope he's got some feeling in that leg so he can land on it, like you said. But from the way he's acting out there, I think it looks like he's going to be okay and try to continue, Boog.
Liner, and this could be trouble. Around second is Ramirez. Coming home. Now a relay to the plate. He's safe. And they lead by 3.
Wasting no time. He's 2 for 2 now on the night. And just a triple and home run away from the cycle.
Seriously, we're starting with this already. Santana in the box now. No balls and a strike. That's through there for a strike.
And a bat like this is almost over as it begins. In this situation, you have no idea what the next pitch is going to be. You just got to hope that you can make contact.
Runner at second, 2 down. We're here in the top half of inning number 3.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Ground ball right side. In plenty of time to first. That ends the inning and stops things from getting out of hand. But a run will score in the inning on this RBI double. And we're back as we go to the last of the third. Now it's going to be Zach Neto. Here's a high fly ball out to center. Thomas makes the grab, 1 down. Now the number 2 hitter, Nolan Shotwell, walked his first time. That one pushed foul, out of play off to the left. The 0-1. And a foul ball. Inside, and he hit him. He had 2 strikes on him, and he hit him. So a man aboard. Now at the plate, Mike Trout. He's 0 for 1. Swing and a miss. There's the slider. It's 0-1.
Good pitch right there. Anytime you can get one by a bat of this caliber, especially with runners on, it's got to give you some confidence out there on the mound that you can win this battle.
Here's a 1-1. Outside with a breaking ball.
Back-to-back breaking pitches away, you get the feeling as a hitter that the pitcher's afraid of you, that he doesn't want to challenge you. So I think the confidence level is raised right here.
That one ripped. That's bad. Gone. That'll fire up the dugout. It's 3-2. He absolutely crushed that one.
No doubt about that one, Boog. We knew it wasn't coming back. What I love about this swing is he stayed tall and allowed his hands to go directly to the baseball, letting that bat head get down through the ball to create backspin and hit it out of the ballpark. Really nice job.
And next will be the cleanup hitter, Logan O'Hoppe. First pitch, not close. That clips the corner. Next pitch misses way outside. Still only 1 out here in the inning. Swing and a fly ball, well struck left field. Kwan settles underneath it. And there are 2 outs.
It's a good recovery, though, after giving up the home run. Not allowing it to stay in the head, but going to work at the next hitter, and a tough one at that.
Jorge Soler, the next to hit for the Angels. And first offering is fouled off. Well, Chris, through the early stages, he hasn't been very efficient in terms of the pitch count. He's going to need to get some quick outs if he's going to get deeper into this game. It is interesting, though, when you consider the way the game is run now. Doesn't even matter that much if your starter doesn't go that deep, because teams are really aggressively building their bullpens. Line drive, base hit. So he gets on base and keeps it going.
He's a fastball savant with the bat, which is really helpful in today's game. Fastballs aren't getting any easier to hit these days.
Now the left fielder, Taylor Ward, doubled his first time. And a foul ball. Two outs. That one misses. 1-1. And strike 2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Fights it off. He'll see another.
That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes, but that's not what that pitch was.
Swings through it, and that's a strikeout. But 2 come across to score in the inning, courtesy of this 2-run homer. It's now a 3-2 ball game. Back here at Angel Stadium, John Sciambi with Chris Singleton, and set to lead off the fourth, John Kenzie Noel. First pitch doesn't find the zone.
You know, these Guardians doing a good job of simply getting the bat on the ball in this game, and the numbers back that up. It's tough to remember the times they've actually swung and missed at a pitch because it really hasn't happened. They've made contact on nearly 100% of their swings.
Shanuel takes it to the bag, and a quick out, number one. Bo Naylor at the plate now. Fly to left his first time. Ball one low.
Counts 1-0.
And another ball. That one's spoiled, and the count now 2-1.
Ball. That's inside.
Swing and a ball lifted left field. Makes the grab, and there's two gone. Stepping up for the Guardians, Gabriel Arias. Line drive, base hit. So a two-out knock keeps the inning alive. Here comes Lane Thomas. 0 for 2 in this one. Not close, and it deflects away. And now a man into scoring position. Arias at second with 2 down. And that's downstairs and outside.
2-0.
Hard hit, right side. Tosses to first. That ends the frame. One left for the Guardians, but they still lead at 3-2. Back in Anaheim, bottom 4. Here's the second baseman, Luis Rengifo. And that one is in for a strike.
Boog, over 80% of his first pitches are strikes. You're doing that, you could have a really good day out there in the mound.
Next offering in there for a strike. 0-2. Got him. Picks up strikeout number 7.
No, that was a pretty poor at bat. He just never got the bat off of his shoulder. I mean, you got to go up there looking to swing at some point, especially once you're down 0-2. And at that point, make an adjustment, look to put the ball in play if it's anywhere close. And I'm just not sure what the plan was there.
Moncada at the plate and takes high there. Swing and a miss. There's the changeup.
1-1.
Home team down a run. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. There's the swing and a miss.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
That just misses. 2 balls, 2 strikes the count.
You did it, girl?
Full count.
Oh, my. Oh, babe.
Inside, and that's ball 4.
What a battle. It's not always easy laying off a 3-2 pitch, and I tell you what, he earned that walk.
Man at first with 1 gone. So in now for the Angels, Joe Adell. Check swing, and he went. Strike 1.
0-1.
Ball 1 there. Hit in the air, left field. Kwan should have this one. Makes the grab. Out number 2. And now Zach Neto. Popped up. Arias makes the grab, and the inning is over. Angels strand 1, and it's still.
You know, say.
Welcome back. Quite a pitcher's duel so far. Here's how the starters have performed up to this point. Kikuchi back to work. That one finds the zone. 0-1.
You know, these Guardians doing a good job of putting the ball into play. And that
that got away from him. And he's going to reach on a hit by pitch to lead off the inning. Steven Kwan digs in for the Guardians. On the ground, a second, might be two. There's one. Over to first, safe. Now it's Jose Ramirez.
Ball one, no
in the dirt, but kept close. Kwan over at first with one away. Rips that one to right. Trap makes the grab. 2 down.
Man, that's one of those at-bats where you have to remind yourself it's about the process. He did everything right there. Nothing to show for it. But in your mind, you have to convince yourself that it was a very good at-bat.
Fry in the box again. Takes a strike. Inside. And it's a ball and a strike.
Really?
That one to first.
Really?
He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. Guardians leave one, but they're up 3-2.
Iron. They took the last one.
Back now to start the bottom of the 5th, and taking over on the mound, Hunter Gaddis.
Still a lot of game left, and this game could go either way. So this is a big opportunity for him to get some important outs and try to help carry this lead into the later innings.
Meanwhile, activity in the bullpen. Jacob Junis getting loose out there. Swings through that.
1 ball, 1 strike.
This one in the air, center field. And there's one away. Here's Mike Trout. He's already homered here in this one. And that one fouled off. Base is empty, one away. Last half of inning number 5. And a swing and a miss. 2 away.
And he'll be beating himself up on the way back to the dugout. Got a pitch to hit and just couldn't get to it. I think that slider really caught way more of the plate than it was supposed to.
Halotv, the batter now as he swings and misses for strike 1.
This guy's usually not one to chase pitches off the plate, but he did there. We'll see if he can tighten up his zone a little bit.
Not even close there. And 1-1. Lays out, but he can't squeeze it. Still able to get it there in time. And they come away with an out after a tricky start to the play. Offense. And welcome back to the ballpark. So the Angels turn to their bullpen for a new pitcher, Robert Stevenson.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
Sneaks through, base hit. Man aboard on the leadoff single. And now the right fielder, John Kenzie Noel. Slider for a strike. Noel goes 6 feet 3 inches. 250 pounds, and he was born in the Dominican Republic. Way out front for strike 2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Right back to the mound. Could be an easy 2. Neto for 1. On to first, double play.
Oh, man, what a smooth double play. That was a thing of beauty from start to finish.
So in now for Cleveland, Bo Naylor. That hits the dirt, and that's ball 1. And that drops in for a strike. Two down, nobody on. And we're in the top half of the sixth. It's in and out of his glove. Gets off a throw. Save. It was never going to be easy after the misplay.
Well, with 2 outs, I'm thinking he had his mind on getting in the dugout so they could get to hitting. All it takes is just a little lapse in concentration. So now let's see if his pitcher will pick him up.
Arias stands in now and watches strike one. Flips the corner, and the count is 0-2. Slice the other way. That's a base hit. Lead runner makes the turn at second. Naylor headed for the plate. Safe. And they lead by 2.
Good 2-strike hitting right there, Boog. A bit of a lost start for some, so that was nicely done to beat the odds. Anytime you rip a line drive the other way, you feel really good about what you did at the
first. That ends the inning, and they limit the damage. But a run will score in the inning on this RBI. And we're back. Well, we go bottom 6. Now here is Jorge Soler. That one fouled off.
You know, these Angels putting together some really good at-bats in this game. There's been a lot to like with how they're approaching their chances at the plate. They really made that opposing.
This one swung on and hit well. Way back there. Out of here. And this place is rocking. Third home run of the season. It's 4-3.
He just sent a jolt of electricity into this stadium with that swing. A good hitter gets pitch recognition early. He saw exactly where that was going to be. The challenge, not get over anxious and come out of your swing. He stayed on it and got all of it.
And next for the Angels, Taylor Ward, 1 for 2. Check swing. Did he go? Yes, he did.
0-1's the count.
Swing and a miss as he was out front that time. And the next pitch is way outside. And that one missing low. Nobody on, nobody out with a run in here in the bottom of the 6th. That one way outside. Ball 3. Luis Rengifo in the on-deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here. And a swing and a miss. And that's the first out. Nice recovery after giving up the homer.
He's locked in at the plate when he's using the whole field. He was out in front there. Just needs to let the ball travel a little more, and his timing will be back on track. Good pitch for the strikeout.
Rengifo now in the box. Comes up empty with a swing there. Next offering is in for a strike.
Man, this guy's got a great feel for his breaking ball today.
That misses the zone. Ball 1. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout.
Really nice job working both sides of the plate for that strikeout. Started him off inside, then away, back inside again, and that one set him up for that last pitch on the outside part of the plate that he just swung right through. Pretty smooth sequence right there.
Moncada, the batter now, as he swings and misses for strike 1. And he's down 0-2 as he swings through it.
No ball, 2 strikes.
Swing and a ground ball, and that one gets through into center field. And that keeps the inning going.
Really nice job of 2-strike hitting in that at bat. Just kept it simple. Played pepper with the middle of the infield and took it back where it came from, and there's just no one there to knock it down.
So up next, Joe Adell. Swing and a miss. There's the slider. 0-1.
Well, with the tying run at first base, he's looking for something he can get a lot of barrel on. Drive it into a gap and score that run from first base.
Swing and a miss. 0-2 now.
Two pretty nasty sliders to get this hitter in an 0-2 count. If you're up there at the plate, you got to look up in the zone and spit on anything that's down.
Goes down looking. One scores in the inning coming on this solo home run. It's now a 4-3 ball game. Back here at Angel Stadium, now it's the shortstop, Daniel Schneemann. And that's through there for a strike. And it's 0-1.
Mari.
See the velocity, 97 with that fastball. Swing and a miss, struck him out. And the leadoff hitter set down to open the seventh.
Came after him with the fastball on 0-2, and that's a pretty good demonstration of what power pitching is all about. He's got the stuff, obviously, and right there he used it to put his opponent away without needing to waste any pitches. Well, I'm not saying that play was easy, but it was harder than it needed to be thanks to the bad jump. Those small moments can be costly.
One gone, runner at first. Runner on the go. Swing and a miss. Throw to second, tag, and they got him.
Man, I see him trying to be aggressive right there late in this ball game, try to add on to that lead. Oh, I really like the thought, but it just didn't work out that time. Nice job by the defense right there to keep things right where they are in terms of the score.
On the ground to the left, and it finds its way through for a hit. And that keeps the inning alive.
Still able to come through behind in the count right there. He got that front foot down, and pitch recognition was on point. Pretty impressive for an 0-2 count.
Now the Angels manager is out of the... New pitcher in the game for the Angels, Hector Neris. This is his 5th appearance of the year at the plate. David Fry swings through that one for strike one. Check swing called strike. No balls, 2 strikes. That one missing inside. Runner on the move. Fouls it off. Still 1-2. Ramirez, the runner at first with 2 gone. Just missed.
And that's awfully close. I don't know how you take that. He's seeing the ball out of the pitcher's hand really well right now.
He goes down looking. Nice work from the Angel pen there. Midway in inning number 7, and it's time to stretch. Guardians 4 and the Angels 3. We're back in a new pitcher here to start the bottom of the 7th, Cade Smith.
These are the spots relievers really make a name for themselves. Late and close. There's not much margin for error, but at the same time, there's a reason they're put in these situations.
Neto in the box here. Lets that one go for a ball. Strike 1.
I got 1 ball, 1 strike.
The shortstop takes the ball. Swings and chases a low one there.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
That's a ball. Went with the sweeper. Nolan Shotwell in the on-deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here. Looking to get the tying run on base. Out to short. Whips it across. 1 up, 1 down.
If you want to be a great defense, you have to deliver consistently. It doesn't matter how many highlight reel plays you make if you can't execute the small stuff, just like we saw.
Late swing, foul to the left. Fair ball.
Well, that was an important at-bat in this game, so a great job there stepping up to the challenge. He smashed that ball the other way and kept it fair down the third baseline. Did an excellent job of just throwing the barrel at the ball, even though he was a little late on it.
One down, runner at first. Mike Trout, the next to hit for the Angels. He's already homered in this game.
Right through there for a strike.
With a single base runner, because of all the power, they are dangerous to tie this thing up or take the lead. That one not close, and it's 1-1.
Ball inside.
Oh, right to the backstop. Shanuel into scoring position on the wild pitch, and there goes the double play possibility.
You know, sometimes it takes a reliever a little time to get comfortable with the mound out there, especially when they come in trying to be nasty with every pitch they throw. Not exactly what they were looking for when they called him in, though. We'll see if he can settle down. Walks out of the bullpen can absolutely kill your momentum very quickly. They're in some hot water trying to protect this lead.
And here's the catcher, Logan O'Hoppe. 0 for 3 in this one. And the first pitch misses for ball 1.
Well, he's already in some trouble, and falling behind in the count makes it even worse. Then you've got to throw the ball over more of the plate, and that's where they can really do damage against a guy like this.
So the tying run at second. Swing and a miss. And it's 2-1.
Well, he came right at him right there, challenged him with the 2-0 fastball. Not sure exactly what he was looking for, but got to imagine that's a confidence booster on the mound. You're in that hitter's head a little bit.
Jorge Soler in the on-deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here. 2 on, 1 out, and that'll load the bases.
Well, that sets up a really big at-bat in this game. These are the moments when everyone in the stadium gets really locked in.
Here comes the skipper, and we're going to see a pitching change in this spot. Cade Smith is done, and he leaves in a 1-run game. New pitcher coming on. We'll be back in a minute. Now on the bump, Paul Sewald.
Well, the best relievers love the opportunity to come in and protect a tight lead. Late in the ball game. Some of them are just wired different, so we'll see what he's got here.
Soler swings through it for strike 1.
0-1.
1 out. The go-ahead run is at second. Swing and a miss as he was late.
No balls, 2 strikes.
Next offering is downstairs. Just off the outside part of the plate.
Man, oh man, I don't know how you take that pitch. That's as close as it gets.
Still 2-2 after the foul ball. In the dirt. Wow, that's a great job behind the dish there. 1 out. The possible tying and go-ahead runs on base. Hit on the ground might be 2. To the plate, save. It's 6-4.
Well, that was a great chance to turn 2 with the 6-4-3 right there, but the feed to second, maybe the most important part of starting that double play, just didn't get it right there. And these players work on it a lot during batting practice, and that feed's not on point. Very difficult for the second baseman to make the turn.
1 out, runner at second. And next for L.A., Taylor Ward. Fouled off left side. Soler over at second, 1 down. And he gets that fastball by him upstairs. Action in the pen down there. Jacob Junis getting ready to go. Heron getting cranked up as well. What a stop. And that's a great play for the out.
First of all, that's a great diving stop to keep the ball on the infield. Then he's able to get up and get an out. He also keeps that runner from advancing any further. If that ball gets through, the complexion of this inning could be drastically different.
Luis Rengifo gets a chance to hit here. And there's a foul ball. 2 outs and a runner at third. Here at the bottom of the 7th. And that's down and away. Out to center. Thomas moving under this one. He's there. He's got it. And that is the inning. So they get 3 and jump ahead late. We look ahead to inning number 8. It's the Angels 6 and the Guardians 4. Back in Anaheim, we go to the 8th. Stepping up for the Guardians. Ben Joyce taking over on the mound.
Number 44.
Outside, and it's 1-0. Fastball is outside.
That was absolute gas. Triple digits on the gun. It's just a different experience as a hitter watching that go by.
Right through there for a strike. And that's way high. And that's ball 3.
3 balls, 1 strike.
And that's ball 4. And that'll bring the tying run to the plate.
Oh, you know this guy wants to swing it, but he's showing some good patience in this one. It's the 2nd time he's taken ball 4.
Digging in, John Kenzie Noel. That one in triple digits.
There was a high velocity fastball in the zone. I think a little frustration from walking the previous hitter. He's got good stuff. Pitch inside the zone and trust it.
With the tying run at the plate, and we're at the top of the 8th. Swing and a miss, struck him out.
Well, it gets talked about a lot, but a good high fastball in a 2-strike situation, it's just become such a problem for hitters in more recent years. But with all of the emphasis by pitchers on developing that spin rate, having a good grip on the baseball, those high fastballs, they kind of look like to the hitter that they're rising, even though they're not, but they're not decreasing in velocity.
Got him looking. Now 2 away. Now it's the second baseman, Gabriel Arias. And a strike right through there. That one in triple digits. Santana off of first with 2 away. That breaking ball drops in for a strike. That one's upstairs, ball 1. Fans another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts. 1 left for the Guardians, and the score remains 6-4. Back now, new pitcher on the mound as we roll into the bottom of the 8th. Jacob Junis getting ready to make his season debut. Moncada, the leadoff batter, as he swings through it for strike 1.
1's the count.
Swings and misses. And it's 0-2.
2 strikes.
The other way, Ramirez. Jump throw. In time. Got him. Joe Adell, the next to hit for the Angels. 0 for 3. A fly out, a ground out, and a strikeout. Started to swing, held up.
Gosh, Boog, I think he's trying to deke the pitcher. There's no way he's thinking he can hit that pitch.
That clips the corner. Tap foul at the plate.
All sliders so far in this at bat to get ahead in the count, and clearly shows there was a game plan in mind for how to attack him in the box.
Swings and misses. 2 down.
No need to deviate from the slider right there. The hitter just not making the adjustment. He came at him with the breaking ball, pitch after pitch in that at bat, and evidently there was no answer for it.
Neto in the box with 2 gone, and takes a look at a called strike. Swing and a miss as he was late that time.
That front door slider is such a devastating pitch. You don't want to get beat by the inside fastball, so you cheat a little bit, and then by the time it gets there, it's out of the swing play.
1 ball, 2 strikes the count.
That's off the mark, and that's ball 2. Outside. That's a good at bat right there. He was down early in that plate appearance. Works the walk.
One of the things about that 2-out walk, the base runner over at first base is going to have a very aggressive secondary lead. So a ball down the line or into the gap will produce a 2-out RBI, and those are the best. That is, if you are the offensive side of it.
Shotwell at the plate with 2 away, swings through that one. Check swing, he went too far, and it's a strike.
No balls, 2 strikes.
Two outs. And he couldn't hold back. He's rung up on strikes. Angels leave 1. They're up 6-4. And welcome back to the ballpark.
Let's go.
Here comes the closer here in the 9th, Kenley Jansen.
Save opportunity for him right here, and he's their guy. Time to lock this one down and get out of here with the W.
Late swing fouled off.
One and one.
And he can't come up with it. Still fires to first, and they get it. The misplay made it a bit messy, but they cleaned things up for the out. He's 2 outs away. And here is Daniel Schneemann. And that one popped in the air, left field. Ward. And puts the squeeze on that one. 2 up, 2 down.
Hey, man, 4 pitches, 2 outs. That is an excellent pace.
Last out for the Guardians in this one. Next to hit, Stephen Kwan. That missed by a lot. And that is ball 1. And that one fouled off. 2 down, nobody on. Here at the top of the 9th. So a foul ball makes it 1-2.
You can see he was trying to stay back long enough to handle the off-speed pitch, but just a little tardy on the fastball.
Hit to right, and that should do it. He's got it. Ball game. And the Angels take the series opener here at home.
He's one of the best closers to ever play the game of baseball, and that's his 450th career save, and the names ahead of him on the all-time career list is very short.
And this one ends with a final score of 6-4. Kenley Jansen picking up the save. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew, I'm John Shambi saying so long.
Said I gotta do better, I gotta do better, I gotta pick up the pieces and master the puzzle upon us. Look the man in the mirror in the eye and be honest. Slow down time, get back in line with my chakras. Reach for the galaxy, leave stardust for dust after me. Enter the void, fill in the cavity. Risk the reward if that's how it has to be. I gotta do better, I gotta do better, I got
It's a brisk 3-minute walk with Georgia